Jay Ward here. This is
Seth Rollins.
and this is the third P.N.W. trial. The second one was at SummerSlam and we couldn't record it because you didn't go. I had plans for it and it just didn't happen.
Lariah Jordan to Student Services, please. Lariah Jordan to Student Services, please.
What an illusion paper.
Yes.
Anyways, but this is our third P.N.W. trial. The second one was going to be recorded, and then it wasn't. I don't blame you completely, but we should have gone. Anyways, so for the third P.N.W. trial, it is based off the predictions for Backlash, and it is for this, the WWE title. You guys got to see it yesterday. It is here live today in the living color, and we are going to argue over this magnificent thing. Screwed into it. It's awesome. Anyways, so we're just gonna go match by match. I want to go with the matches that we know, and also the matches that were not near the top. So this isn't in match card order. This is just in our order. So without further ado, let's get this started. The first match that was announced and shown live on the very first episode of SmackDown is the WWE title. I almost said you there because this is the belt. This is my belt. I'm over 100 days into my reign, yo. I'm sick. I sound so bad, don't I? Anyways, so it's the WWE title on the line. Dean Ambrose versus AJ Styles. Who do you have and why?
AJ.
You have AJ Styles? Why do you have AJ Styles?
Well, just because he's my favorite superstar. Other than John, but still one of my favorites. I really want him to win.
See, I wanted to pick AJ Styles too, but I want to try to have as much conflict. I don't want to have too many of these matches have the same pick, because then it just gets boring. But I'll go with AJ Styles too. He beat John Cena. There's no better way to capitalize off this huge amount of momentum he should have gotten than by having him win the title. I mean, I would be shocked if he did not win the title, unless he wins the match by like disqualification or something. But, you know, he got a lot of momentum by beating Cena. They might as well just continue it by giving him the finally giving him a title win. Up next is the Intercontinental Championship match. This was probably one of the matches that was announced closer to the pay-per-view. Dolph Ziggler, who went from battling Dean Ambrose for the WWE title to battling Miz for the Intercontinental Championship. Now, Miz has been getting some head of steam ever since the whole promo thing on Talking Smack. I don't know why, but anyways, who do you got and why?
I would go with Dolph Ziggler just because it's just Miz has been on top with that for too long.
See, I would agree with you, but then I think we'd both be wrong, because I think Miz hasn't held it for long enough. I think as great of a wrestler as Dolph Ziggler is, and I really think it'd be nice, I mean, I don't know when he's going to get inducted into his wrestling high school Hall of Fame, because he is going in there for being the most winningest person ever. What a weird wording. But he is going into the Hall of Fame for his school. I can't remember what it is. But yeah, I mean, it would be nice for him to win a title, but I just don't see it. Like, he's had multiple reigns with the Intercontinental Championship before. Give it to a wrestler, like somebody like maybe Apollo Crews, Cesaro. If they could ever get on the same show as the IC title, give it to them because they deserve it. I think Miz is going to retain. Plus, he got a lot of heat and a lot of momentum from that huge promo. What better way to continue that heat of momentum than to have Ziggler lose, chase the title for a few months, and then Ziggler will win. But for now, I'm going to say the Miz wins. Up next is going to be sort of a #1 contendership. They had a tournament for the new SmackDown Tag Team titles. American Alpha did win their semi-final match, but then the Usos turned heel. Ooh, what a shocker. They turned heel, and then they injured American Alpha's Chad Gable, I think. So he's out with a knee injury. And now it's going to be this sort of, I guess you could call it, #1 contenders match between the Hype Bros, and the Usos. So who do you have and why?
Hmm. I'll have to go with the Uso.
Why are you going to go with the Usos?
Just because it's interesting how they turned and if just to win while after turning is
I also have the
good thing.
Usos because they have to carry this on. You know, it's almost like that one action that starts, almost like the Miz with the Talking Smack. He got momentum, and the best way to carry on that momentum is for a win. So, off the momentum of turning heel, I believe they will win too. Going into the SmackDown Tag Team titles now, would make it be the Slater and Rhino versus the Usos. Who do you have and why?
Hmm.
I mean, we could be completely wrong on this match. It could be Hype Bros versus Rhino and Slater, but I don't think it will be.
Yeah,
So,
true.
yeah. So, who do you have and why for the SmackDown Tag Team titles? Who will become the very first ever SmackDown Tag Team titles?
You mean champion?
Shut up. Just pick the person already.
I think it should be Usos because if
Alright.
turn heel they got if they get momentum from taking a big win and then winning taking that win and making it a big one by winning the titles.
I'm going to have to also
It's-
pick the Usos. My gosh. We've only disagreed on one thing this far. We need to start disagreeing more. I got the Usos because American Alpha, when they come back, have a natural story with the Usos. Usos turned heel, injured them. And plus, the Usos are very successful, so I didn't really want them to win. I wanted American Alpha. But since they're out of the tournament, yeah, the Usos. Those were the only two teams that really could have won titles. So,
Yeah.
alright, cool. So we have that. Next, we have the six-pack women's challenge for the first ever women's champion on SmackDown. Amazing as it is, who do you have and why?
I think it should be Nikki.
Why do you think it should be Nikki?
I have no reason. It's just
You have no reason. You're just picking Nikki because Nikki. I've heard a lot of locks for Becky. People think it's going to be Becky. I'm going to go with Becky. You can't change your answer. You got stuck with Nikki. I'm saying Becky. So it should be interesting. And I believe that's all the matches. Oh, wait, we have one more. One random match. Bray Wyatt versus the Viper, Randy Orton. This should be interesting. Bray Wyatt has needed a win for, like, ever. And I don't think he'll get it. And then Randy Orton is coming off Backlash, where he got, like, a forearm smashed, like, deep into his head. So, both men kind of need the win. Who do you have and why?
I'll pick Bray Wyatt just to say I'm going off what you said about that, but yeah, he deserves a big win. Both do, but Bray Wyatt seems.
See, I think they're going to force Bray Wyatt to chase the win. I'm going to be surprised, because it doesn't make sense to have Orton chase the win at this point in time. Of his career right now, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense at all for them to have him chase for the win.
Yes.
So, they're going to make Bray Wyatt chase the win. I'm saying Randy Orton. We're going to disagree on the final match. I heard there are going to be other matches in throughout Backlash that have yet to be announced, pre-show matches, etc.
Yes.
But we're not going to predict those because, well, we don't watch the pay-per-view. We get the results on the after show. And that means on Tuesday, I will have to stay up a little bit later than normal to watch SmackDown to try to get as many of these match predictions. A video with the results will be on Wednesday. It may or may not be full results, as I'm pretty sure the only matches they're going to tell us for sure will be The Miz with the Intercontinental title, the WWE title, basically all the titles. Randy Orton versus Bray Wyatt, it might get a mention. Every other match, probably not. I mean, I'm hopeful that they show all the matches results. That would be nice. So this is P.N.W. Trial 3. After September, it will be the legit starting of P.N.Ws. It will no longer be no trials, no nothing. We will have hopefully figured out a format that works for us, and we're going to use it. So next month, going into October, we will be doing all that. Also, there's going to be one more pay-per-view before this month is over. We have two. We have Backlash, which we've just predicted, and then Clash of Champions for Raw. That's going to happen near the end of the month. I have to defend this twice a month now. I hate you, WWE, for being absolutely terrible and treating your champion like crap. But that's going to do it for now, guys. Jay Ward here,
Seth Rollins,
and we will see you all. Come on, get in here. Later.